It is therefore not surprising that you have been invited today by SUZUKI by CFAO to an event in favor of environmental protection.
I am filter for the clean water without which you would not survive. Yet, what have you done for this workaholic resource? What have you done to preserve her? She whose death would soon leave you extinct.
Let's talk about the ultimate vision of Suzuki in going green here in Nigeria. What's the vision? What's the plan?
This experience, it's about transportation. It's about being an actor on transportation, and not only, and also be a part of the employment.
About 35 years ago, I met this wonderful woman and I fell in love with her. She too started changing my life and brought me into going on more expedition, even bringing me to this event today. I'm sure some of you will be asking me to name who this woman is. The name of the woman is Suzuki.
This is the reason why we chose to partner with Dr. Jubono, for him to be our brand ambassador, because first of thing, he did an amazing, journey of crossing the desert 4 times, and I think 3 times with Suzuki. 3 times with Suzuki cars.
We need a core of young people who will be trained, who will be employed in the Ministry of Environment, not just an admin officer who will work on this. That's part of the problem which we have.
So I believe that if we are able to reach out to the younger ones, from very young age, they are able to understand first the priority to the environment, to nature, how they need to be connected to nature. And in connecting to nature, you need to, save nature somehow.
Action begets reaction. So be very, very careful. If you don't have enough love for your children and you don't want to dedicate yourself like these wonderful people on this panel have done, all of them are dedicating their lives to preserving the environment. And I just want to ask your audience, do you want to be part of the solution? That yeah ain't loud enough. If you want to be part of the solution, say yeah, yeah!
Yeah, yeah.
Lagos State used to have a monthly environmental sanitation. That exercise actually addressed some of those problems. Why is it not happening?
I don't worry about the children, but what do I do? Because at one point, they were collecting our plastics and we're very happy to do that. But I don't know that I can do that now.
The younger generation, they have to be enlightened.
What is the solution now? United Nations predicted that we need 83 billion trees to save the earth. We have to start planting trees, and that's what we have been doing all over the country.
Yeah.
Madam, you talked about the question and issues of plastic policy. I was in Nairobi 2003, 2007. Those of us who have been in governing council meeting UNEP. By the time I went back to Nairobi 2000 and I think 15, 16, when we went together with Bumi, at Gigiri, the UNEP had faded out plastic. You cannot have, you only have bottles.
Your children go back from the UK and they were telling you, the system there is different. This is Nigeria. Call somebody there and say recycling. Say, what's that? They will not understand. That's why we are reaching out to them to help them, to get them educated. So from an early childhood, they understand. And right now, these children are amazing.
So I was taken on an office tour of Microsoft's new office, and I asked for a bottle of water, and they said, no, we've gone green. And they gave me a glass of water instead. So little things like that matter greatly.
The question I wanted to ask is directed to you, sir. When it comes to policy,
Why is it so difficult? There are some policies, the fundamental policies like banning plastic bags, which I think will be a great one. There are times where I go to the market and the people in the market are willing to give you 20 bags for one thing you buy. That's because the bags are so cheap and they come in at exponential rates. So that is a policy. Is it difficult to pass that policy through government? What are the bottlenecks?
Madam President Khadija, when eventually you come in, or somewhere along the line, you find yourself, the gap between policies and implementation is key. And that was why I was saying that we need to raise young Nigerians, professional. Let us professionalize the Ministry of Environment.
Yes.
So that the civil servants who are there, like my good friend, Dr. Adejuwon, who decided to abandon the environment and the climate change, he was director of climate change unit, will not do that. That is key and that is very important.
I love where you anchored it, Desmond. You said, are we ready to be part of the solution? And I think, yes, that's the most valid question. And I'm saying that we're all capable in a way. Yes. For those of us who are still dreaming to have homes or houses or whatever we want to have on that Atlantic Ocean or whatever they're building there, start asking your uncles and your brothers and your fathers and your mothers what they're doing in that place. Because the first time I saw the result of that development was in Okwa Alpha. The entire village gone.